Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. This your boy Town Biz. Alright, so Top Gun 2, aka Top Gun Maverick, comes in at number 1. Basically, this movie does record-breaking numbers, post and it does record-breaking numbers, for a non-Disney movie on opening weekend. Memorial Day weekend, and this is the biggest opening ever for a Tom Cruise movie. Keep in mind, this movie, the original movie, was made in 1986, and basically you are 36 years in between sequels. Do you know how long ago that is? License to Ill was released in 1986. The classic Beastie Boys album. So more than likely, this is going to open a floodgate for certain sequels to be retooled, possibly rehashed, basically rebooted. So all the reasons in the world why Ice Cube, you know what? I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But I will give Tom Cruise his credit. The first Top Gun movie is a classic, and it's kind of funny. Keep in mind, this movie has been pushed back like 3 times. Keep in mind, this movie was shot back in 2019. This movie was supposed to come out 2020. Well, because of obvious reasons, it didn't come out. We all know what happened in 2020. Then it was pushed back twice, if I'm not mistaken, in 2021. So finally, they settled on the end of May for the release. And this movie opened, and they still don't have the final box office tallies in. Because, keep in mind, tomorrow is Memorial Day. So they figure after all the barbecues and everything, people going to hit the movies, or they going to go to the movie before the barbecues. So they still don't have the total box office numbers. But so far, this movie has took in over 151 million. Now, me, myself, am I going to see this movie? Well, I'm still on the fence about that. Tom Cruise kind of said something that rubbed me the wrong way in regards to, the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. At the end of the day, I still have a lot of free movie points. I basically can go see this movie for free because I have, free tickets to see a movie. So I could go see this for free. So I'm still debating on should I go see this movie, But at the end of the day, I'm not going to hate on Tom Cruise because at the end of the day, it's amazing that the first movie that was made almost 40 years ago, the sequel is basically more successful than the first one. I think the first Top Gun movie basically made maybe 100 million and some change. Like around 140, somewhere in between. Maybe I'm off by a few million. I don't have the exact numbers how much the first Top Gun grossed domestically, but I can tell you right now, this sequel is going to be far successful than the first one. I haven't seen it. I don't know if there's going to be a third one, but we'll just have to see. But I give Tom Cruise all the credit in the world. I give Paramount all the credit in the world because unlike a couple of other movies that they decided to just give up on and sell to Amazon, they decided not to sell the rights to this movie. But I'll talk about that in another video. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.